Hi, everyone. Okay, so I wanted to talk to y'all about the retention piece of the spreadsheet. So I added that a couple months ago, and some of you I know have loved it, but some of you are probably haven't even noticed it, or it kind of like maybe it's discouraging to look at, or maybe you're not really sure what to do with it. So I wanted to first going to share my screen, and we're going to kind of talk about what this is. Oh, just a second. On my screen. I have too many screens open as always. There we go. Okay, so let's talk about what this is. Okay, so these are my numbers. I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all. My retention was not fabulous last month. It was a lot better the month before. But last month, where you're looking to find where your retention was at last month is it's right here. So last month, we're looking at Marches. So even though last month is April, March would be the last month retention rate because these are the people that joined in March and reordered in April. So I had 60% of my people who joined in March turn around and reorder in April. And so far this month, only 22% of those people have reordered in May. It's only the 17th, so there's still lots of time. A lot of my people end up like having end of month subscriptions because my team pushes hard at month end. So that's pretty normal. If that's the case for you, that's pretty normal. But I'm pretty proud of the fact that for this month, I'm already at 40%. So it has a big X on the ordered last month and last month retention for our April joins because that was their first month. There was no retention there that month because April was the month they joined. But all these people who joined last month, which I had 420 points worth, I don't really care what the numbers are. When my dashboard tells me I had 500 people join or 200 people join, that doesn't mean anything to me because that's looking at your 1 through 12. And I have very deep teams. I have a level 6 diamond. And so that means nothing. But the points that join are huge because 420 of my points last month came from new ads. That's a significant amount. I like seeing that number where that's at. And 40% of those have already reordered. So I have 167 points worth, which is 40% that have reordered that joined last month. And so in March, I had 570 join, and in April, 342 points worth of them have reordered, and in May, 123 points have ordered. So that's what these two different numbers are. So right here, we're looking at people who joined in February, what their points were, if they reordered in April, and if they reordered in May. So these are last month and this month's orders. This month is May, so if you're watching it in June or July, I recorded this in May, not to be confused by the months. But your current month, this is how many points have gotten. So total here, if I added all these up, I have 452 points this month that have come from people who have joined sometime between November and April. And this is what these 25%, 28% is what I've kind of been looking at on my 6-month retentions. I would love to see that higher, but that seems to be pretty norm for me since I've been tracking my retention now for about a year. And when I get back down to about 6 months, about 25% is what I hang on to. Would love to see that at like 50% and totally realize that is an area that I need to be working on in my business. And I love to see my current month. My goal is always 70% from last month. And that's what I hit in March. I hit 70%. In April, I went down to 60. So hopefully, since I'm at 40 right now, it is still very possible to hit that 70% mark because we're just barely over halfway through the month. So that's exciting to me to see that. So hopefully we can make that happen. So that is what we're looking at for retention. That is what this chart means. So hopefully, like I said, these numbers right here, this current month chart right here, it is going to look low early in the month because it's going to continuously grow as the month goes on because people are ordering as the month goes on. And so even after the 28th, I still use this spreadsheet, even though my projections aren't going to change after the 28th, because it's just looking at subscriptions. The retention will keep changing. So I like to check this all the way to month end to kind of see, you know, how I'm looking, how this is increasing, and get an idea on how my retention is going and how people are reordering. And so again, this is right here. This is people who joined last month, and then we're looking at 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and 6 months ago. So we go all the way back 6 months to kind of get an idea of, you know, who is ordering that has joined in the last 6 months, who is continuing to order. So hopefully this makes sense and this was helpful, and you feel a little bit more empowered on how to use the retention piece. I'm going to stop the share. Thanks, guys.